Finally, food. Oh my gosh, you guys. I don't know what I did, but we finally have food here. I put a gatherer's place down. We had, I think, one person die of starvation. I put another crop field. They finally started using this crop field all of a sudden. I think the storage right here is also helping everything become better. We have a nice sustainability of people. We have 30 people. That is insane, isn't it? I know. Yes, I'm brilliant. But we're starting to put actual work into this. We're gonna have a bit of a struggle soon, I believe. Oh, we got a merchant. Perfect timing. Wool coats. No, thank you. Oh, I probably should have checked what I could have ordered from him, but we're doing pretty good now. We got a nice sustainability of food. This is gonna slowly build up, so I think we can start working on other things right now. We can actually start building the town hall, maybe. Extend that out, and we're gonna start building the town hall, you guys. So pretty much this is going to be great. We're gonna put you right there, perfect spot. We got 4 laborers, so this is a good amount. What can we add to? We're gonna add to the forest cutter or forester. Why was I calling them forest cutters? A bit of a weird thing, but okay. So we had a good amount of resources right now, from what I can tell. We're at a nice consistent base. We're not like, we're balanced. There you go. That's the word I'm looking for. We're balanced on all our resources currently, and that's great. We're on season 8, or well, this is our 8th time being in early spring, so we have 40 people in total, or well, 31 adults and 9 kids, so that's pretty good. This family's getting jam-packed over there, so I think we might actually start building other houses. Add a builder here, but they need, yeah, they're over here collecting stuff, I believe, so I'm gonna tell them to stop currently. I believe they're just currently, or well, they were going to finish off collecting that iron right there. But I'd rather them start building the town hall so we can start having nomads to come in, so we can have a bigger population. This gatherer's hut, I think, helped us out, and then this extra crop field did too, because we're having a nice sustainability of food. We got some pumpkins there and other types of food, berries, fish, mushroom, onions. Wouldn't eat all that, but okay. So we got 1 builder on the job. Perfect, right? We got a decent amount of people. This is probably one of the best towns I've had, except the part where 1 person died. But we're doing pretty decent, I would have to say. I'm trying to imagine where I can put stuff. We could put, see, I'm trying to imagine where I could put the quarry mines at. I mean, I could do it here, but see, the thing is, that's a bit close, and I don't want to give a bad image to the town. So we might actually go around here, right here. Seems like a perfect place, I would suppose. See, look at all this surplus of food. I don't know what I did, but I think I'm brilliant. We're gonna add another builder to get things settled. So that's getting built. We need that to get built, so we're just waiting on everything else. So what else can we do? I guess we can start collecting more resources, I suppose. Start cutting everything down. So what can we do here? I guess we have to sit and watch for everything to happen. That's almost complete, so we're gonna have a town hall so we can see our production, how much we're eating, how much we're producing. So that's gonna be a neat concept we get to see here. So this is the same day, this is being recorded the same day as episode 1 and 2, so I guess it's more of a batch I'm doing. I guess it's a big recording session, so yeah. It's not as unique as possible. I mean, I'm still gonna read the comments and reply to you, hopefully. Hopefully I will. There we go. I'm gonna get that answer correct. But the farming seems to be doing good based off this, or well, looking at and observing. Unlike their warden, Oh, we got a bunch of kids growing up. This is perfect timing. They're building the house over here. See, now we can see the production. We produced around 4,000, ate 3,000. So I guess we're doing all right, I would say. So that's neat. Neat game to see everything. We're producing enough logs, but we're not, keeping a good amount, I would say. We're using too much stone. We need to get more stone currently, because we're on a deficit from what I can tell. So I think we're going to get all of this. We have a bunch of laborers. Put you to work at the farm. Forest. See, we're doing too good now. What can we put? We might put a stockpile over here. That might be wise, I would say. Stockpile here. I guess we're gonna go with the too large 4-6, I guess. So that's how big that stockpile is gonna be. We can add another farmer actually. We have a decent amount. We can add more people so we can keep the population growing so we don't decline at some point. And then what we should do is add a hospital for later. Hospital, chapel, just in case we get nomads anytime soon. I'm actually having fun. Not saying that I never did have any fun, but it's been a pretty good series, I would say. I mean, first 2 episodes were a bit bumpy, I would suppose, because I wasn't as talkative or enthused. I mean, I haven't listened to the episodes myself, but hopefully I sound pretty good. Don't want to sound all nasty, groggy. We could add a house down here too. I feel like I'm getting into the game a bit more. It's not like any other game where, you're not really that into it, but I feel like I'm getting real into this game for some reason. I mean, it's like SimCity, but I never did an episode of SimCity, so you guys would never know. So we got everything settled. We need a bit more stone, but they're stockpiling it right here, so that's good. They're getting everything worked out. We could actually build another farm, because we have a decent amount of people, but I think we're gonna leave it at that for right there, because we got this hospital coming by, so we're gonna pause that one and allow that to be finished and then that to happen. We have enough tools right there, so what can we do? We're gonna remove all of that. So all the red stuff is the things being removed. The green stuff is not, because those aren't resources to be removed. We have a bunch of kids being born. That's great. See, the more kids we have, the better, because let's see, who's the oldest here? We have people that are like 38. Once they get to like their 80s, oh, 59. Dang, you're old. Once they get to their like 80s, they tend to die off. So if you tend to keep building houses, the like 16-year-olds or 10-year-olds tend to move into a different house, and then they have their own fun. There we go. There's your daily life lesson. So how are we doing over here? They're collecting the stone over there still, but they're slowly gonna start collecting that, so that's great. We got 5 laborers. Somebody became an adult, so that's great. We can start unpause that, I suppose. What we can do actually is build a market if we really want to right now. We will put a well over here because we need that for safekeepings. Wait, no. Can we put it right here? Yeah, we're gonna put it right here. Okay, so we got something from you. We got a bunch of iron. Chestnut seed. We don't want that. We want an apple seed for apple and whatever else other seed I clicked on, just because apples can make a certain type of ale, which is better, I would suppose. It's more easier. I mean, apple's apple. Who doesn't love apples? Come on, you gotta get on the page. So we were talking about building a market. So this would cover this span. See, it would be better. I could build it right there. It just gets the right amount of houses, I would say. It's a bit accurate. So we're gonna build it right there. We need a cleric just in case, because people can end up developing on their own a disease like tuberculosis or some random disease. I'm sorry if you guys heard that. That was my dog having a nightmare. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for that. I don't know what happened. My dog seemed like he was having a nightmare. It was my guy dog. My boy dog. There we go. Oh, I put it in the wrong place. No wonder. So we got a decent amount of people. Look at all this. So we need to start collecting more resources, I suppose. A bunch more. So where can we get a bit more? We can collect more stone, because we're getting a bit low as of I can tell, because this is going to take up a bunch, so we need to get that in stock real quick. That's doing well. We're doing good all around. I think, see, this is like the best count I've made in this game so far, so that's enjoyable. Put 2 houses there so they're closer to that. What can I be doing better? See, we're getting low on stone right now. What can we add people to? See, we're fully on every job, so there's not much I can really do. The builders, I can add builders here. We have a bunch of kids being born, so that's good. Dang, the population's growing so quickly. This is amazing. Quiet mode engaged, just kidding. But what can we do? See, we're getting like, we're getting there with this. Oh, we can't build it right there. See, I want to put a chapel somewhere, but I want to put it right next to the trader's market, because, or well, the market, because that'd be a bit weird, because the cemetery is gonna go right next to it. So that wouldn't be cool. We could put it down here. It'd be a, you know, it would make this place more attractive. Where could I put it at? I could put it right. I don't know what I want to do. It's a bit confusing right now, because I want to make sure all this has its range fully. How's everything doing over here? See, we need to get some cattle. That's what we need, so we can start building clothes, or well, making clothes. I was about to say building clothes. That doesn't sound right. Oh, we got this nailed off. What do we put here? Vendor. Wait, no, that's not a vendor. No. Vendor. So this is where they're going to pick up all the resources at. It's pretty much a hub, I would suppose. What it says for the definition is used to provide localized area for citizens to collect food, tools, and fuel. So I guess that's great, pretty much. We're getting low on firewood for some reason. So I think either he's not putting up the job too well, or we need to add another forester. So I think we might put a forester down here. A forester lodge, I mean. Because we have a decent amount of people. So it would work out, I would suppose. The reserve of firewood's low, so I don't know if this woodcutter can't keep up or not. So, because we have a bunch of logs right there, and for some reason he's not, you know, putting the effort. to keep up. That's a wooden house, okay. So what can I do? Okay, so I'm gonna make this path right here. Just so they can get to the trader's market easier. I'm just trying to ensure that they can get here easy. No problem. But they seem to be crossing the mountain for some reason. Okay. We have more laborers. Come on, you guys gotta stop this. You're giving me too many people. Dang, we got 11 kids, 41 adults. See, I need to build more houses now. Where can I put some houses at? Right here. And I was about to say I could have put an extra one. Oh, we got a trader. Corn seeds. Do I want corn is the real question. I can't even afford it, so nope. You can bring it back though for me next time. So what else do I need? I guess they can start ransacking the place over here as we get closer and closer. So how are we doing? Okay, so we got another lodge for it, so we're gonna have 6 people here. We could max it out. We're gonna max it out. See, we have everything maxed out, which is pretty much what we want right now. We got this house built, so those people are gonna probably make a kid. So what else can we do? We're gonna add a back street road right here, I guess. Well, first we're gonna make a house this way. Just so I can make sure that I can build this correctly without, you know, making the road go crazy. Okay. So the road goes all the way here. So I think, oh my gosh, 6 laborers. We just had 3. Oh. Or well, we had 4, I think. Something like that. We have too many people. This is too much work to maintain. What can we do? Builders. I guess we're gonna keep 2 builders for now. They need to cut that down. Look at them all get the work over here. See, this is what happened. This is what happens when you give me control. This episode's been getting kinda long, you guys. It's been over 15 minutes. I don't know if I want to end it off. I'm having too much fun right now. A child. See, we're having too many children born. We have 15 kids now. You see what you guys did? It's gonna be 16 and pregnant all over again. Okay. Oh, this poor old guy's all alone. 5 laborers. Lovely. Another merchant. I think we're gonna end it off with this merchant right here. He's selling food. Sadly, we do not want that. But we might buy. Yeah, we're gonna buy. Wait. We're gonna want apples, pears, and peaches because that's what you can make with for we'll use ale. So I think we're gonna end it off here, you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to leave a like, comment, or well, like first if you do enjoy the video. Comment down below if you have any tips and tricks for me, because if I'm doing anything wrong, just recommend it. What are they doing over here? It's not done. What are you doing? Don't die when you're trying to get home now. But pretty much thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment if you have any tips or tricks, or if I'm doing anything wrong, or you recommend something, or you want to leave a supportive comment. And also pretty much hit that sub button if you're not already subscribed. Thank you guys for watching. But anyways, my name is AllOutJay or Jay. But anyways, peace out. Hopefully you guys do enjoy. Bye.